All right, welcome to I'll Take the Over podcast right here on the Boot Hill Sports Network. I'm your host, Mark Manley. I'm joined alongside Kenny D, Doug Edwards, Eddie D, and Johnny G. What's going on, Kenny D?
Man, like watching some of the worst football ever on a Wednesday night.
Hey,
I
we
need
got football on
updates
Wednesday
on that.
night, though. It's got to be all right.
13-10 Missouri State.
Woohoo! Go Bears!
Oh, they're terrible.
Formerly known as Southwest Missouri State.
They're currently known as not very good.
Well, that's why you got a Wednesday night game in prime time right there.
You're
That's
right.
how they get them. Doug Edwards, how are you, man?
Man, doing good. I just want to say, if you're betting on Missouri State and Middle Tennessee, call 1-800 Help Me Now. I got a
I
problem.
did.
Eddie,
I
hello.
did.
Hello.
Oh, Eddie must have bet on the game, huh? Hey,
Hey,
I
hey,
That's
we got
pitiful.
congratulations to Doug Edwards, became a grandpa this week, man.
Man,
Congratulations,
yeah,
Doug.
I'm officially old. I can't even argue any. I can't argue with nobody anymore. I'm old. I
yeah, you
mean, it's
can't.
just
You're the get off my lawn. Stop knocking on my door. Quit cutting your grass. You're that guy now.
I'm old. Yeah, I'm old, and it don't matter if you're a grandparent, you're old. I don't care if you're 40, you're old. So, but it's awesome, man. It really is. I got to see him yesterday. Everybody's healthy. He's at home. They went home today. So, thank y'all.
What's grandbaby's name, Doug?
Daniel Dean.
Daniel?
Daniel Dean. Yeah. My dad was Daryl Dean. I'm Douglas Dean, and he's Daniel Dean. So we're carrying that on. That's
Carrying
pretty
the
cool.
DDs. Right
Yeah.
on, man. All right, down here on the bottom right-hand corner, for the time being, we got Coach Eddie D. What's up, Coach?
Man, I was doing good until I didn't see my name on the screen and you didn't read it off.
Uh-oh, hang on. Let me get them names up there. I've been kind of crazy tonight, man. Let me see.
Hey, Mark,
We'll
real
get
quick.
'em.
The boy that you gave the Boot Hill Sports Network Player of the Week,
Yeah,
bruh. Get him a cue
he's a
card.
beast.
Get him a cue
He's a
card.
beast.
Get
He's
him
a beast, man.
Get him a cue card.
Hey, you know what they say? Silent but deadly.
He definitely
That's what he
enunciates and
is.
syllablizes very well.
Eddie, man, I'm gonna have to look this over, but get them names up there in a minute. But anyway, what else is going on?
Hey, roll tide, baby.
Oh shit, he's out.
God, you just got kicked
There
off.
he is, Eddie Road Tide Derek,
You just
baby.
got kicked off the show.
Look,
Uh-oh.
he's already,
Uh-oh.
he's
He's pushing.
something.
he is
He's
the
pushing
first
his
one to
luck.
go.
I knew that was coming.
Oh lord.
He did too. That's why he did it. Well, he was the first one, guys. All right,
Yeah,
Johnny
he'll be
Grissom,
the
what's
last
going
one.
on with you, man?
Who me? Oh shit, not much. Ready to go to the woods and do some hunting.
Right on. Is it hunting season there?
Yeah, bow season right now.
Oh, season. Hey, speaking of hunting, man, you seen a big bear in your neck of the woods, huh?
Yeah, they're all over the place. They're
Oh,
protective,
They are, so you can't kill them.
Well, they do, like I was telling you, they do a little lotto. They draw so many tags and they kill so many, but there's so many around, just like a hog. I mean,
Gotcha.
and they ain't,
All right. Right. All right, guys. Great week of football last week, man. Any surprising thoughts on last week, Kenny D?
Let's see. You edit this before you post it, right?
Edit what?
Fuck Iowa State.
Yeah, there goes my Big 12 pick.
Iowa State let you down?
I don't know. Check your parlay too. Did it let you down too?
They let a couple of us down, didn't they, man?
Four of us. That one game cost us
Yeah.
4.25.
Any what was your surprise of the week? Any surprises of the week?
No, I mean other than obviously, and I'll say because he's not here. Other than that team from State College went out west and lost to a team that hasn't led for 1 second of 4 games this year, and got pretty run over. We all, I think, for the most part,
I
thought
can't get a signal all of a sudden.
Texas would get.
Doug, you're good. Doug, you're good.
I can't hardly get a signal all of a sudden.
You're good,
You're
Doug.
good, Dougie.
You're good.
I think we all thought right on Texas. They just didn't show up. They're not very good.
Now he's not good.
They are not. Arch is adopted. So I don't know.
Doug, turn your phone sideways.
Oh Lord.
Well, Arch
This
is
country-
adopted. Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with
This
that. Turn your
this
phone
country
sideways.
signal.
We're going to have to kick him out of the podcast here tonight, ain't we? Eddie? What
He ain't
what you
even on
got?
Cooter Internet.
Get on that.
Man, of course, Iowa State, and then I think we were all shocked by Penn State.
Yeah, that was a great big shocker, man. Johnny Grissom, what are your thoughts on this past weekend, man?
I'm sorry, but I know I didn't do too good on my picks. I'll probably get the baby face this week.
No.
No, you didn't get it.
Oh shit!
Johnny,
And
I
you're
need
going to
a
be
favor
surprised
from
about
Johnny.
your picks.
Yeah. Johnny, you
Man,
are
I
the
got-
kiss of death. You picked Michigan last year. They lost 4 or 5 games. You picked Penn State, and it looks like they're going to lose 4 or 5 games
Oh yeah, man.
as your title. So never pick Nebraska.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Wait a minute. Hold on. How about them Huskers minus the 6.5 Saturday? Attaboy.
Put a little money in your pocket.
It got me a little bit back from the Iowa State butt slamming I took.
All right, guys, let's talk about the top 25. See if I can get Doug back in here. There he is.
Man,
There he is.
He's in the
You had to go out to the car.
outside.
Doug, wherever you're at, stay right there. You're coming in perfect.
am I? I don't see me.
You're
Yeah,
good. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
you do, so you're good.
Yeah,
That's
we see
oh,
you.
hey.
There.
We see you and we hear you, so you're good. Doug, tell us your surprise of the week and your disappointment of the week.
Man, surprise really was UCLA beating Penn State. I mean, I don't care where they were playing. I heard somewhere it's like 1986, 1988, somewhere in there is the first time a top 10 team lost to a 0-4 or worse team. Been a long time. So that was my surprise for sure. And I don't know that after that one, I was just too shocked to come up with anything else.
Right on. All right, so now let's get into the top 25. Let's talk about that before we get in our picks and talk about our scores. Florida State comes in at 25. That is Kenny's team. South Florida, who hasn't been ranked, comes in at 24 at 4-1. And the Memphis Tigers, Doug's second home, is they are number 23, and they are 6-0, guys. They're already bowl eligible. Imagine that, man. And Iowa State, who's on everybody's shit list at number 22, they fell 8 spots. Arizona at 21. Vanderbilt falls 4 spots on a tough loss to the Alabama Crimson Tide. Virginia at 19. BYU moves up 5 spots to number 18. They are still undefeated at 5-0. Illinois moves up 5 spots as they are 5-1. They got a big game this week. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. And somehow, guys, and we're going to stop right here, is Notre Dame is number 16 at 3-2, and they moved up 5 spots. Kenny, give me your thoughts on that alone, Notre Dame.
Just same thing we've said every week. It's a gold helmet and a $40 million TV deal. You're 3-2, where your 3 wins are against absolute nobodies. Your 2 losses, teams you played, you were ranked, you were ahead, you were predicted to win, you got steamrolled. I was going to say we're the worst team in the top 25, and then you threw them in there. So we are the second worst team in the top 25 because I think we're better than Notre Dame. Notre Dame is not very good, but because they're independent, they make their own schedule. They're going to win out. They're going to make the playoff. It's just how the system is. It's messed up. I'm glad to see Doug's second favorite team, the Memphis Tigers, are ranked finally, deservingly. We should not be 25. I would have Cincinnati at 25, to be honest with you. Other than that, I don't care if Iowa State wins another fucking game.
Hey, they're on our picks this week.
Yeah, well, I don't care. I'm not taking them. Fuck them.
Eddie, what you got, buddy?
Ah, man, those damn Irish. Kirk Herbstreit said it on game day. He said, it's set up now. The voters will make sure they get in the top 12 at this point. It's crazy, man. And then the rest, it's about like I figured. I'm glad to see Memphis in there as my most underrated week 1.
Hey, Memphis is set up pretty good to make the playoffs, man.
Hey, Eddie, Nebraska's 30th in the country.
They're moving on up, but they got a few more losses coming.
Damn.
Johnny Grissom, got any thoughts on 16 through 25?
Not really, because it's going to change next week. Man, I hate to see Vandy fall a little bit. They look good at first, but they do it.
They have no firepower, did they?
No, they haven't.
Doug Edwards?
I hate Memphis, but I'm glad, they deserve to be in the top 25. But they have their toughest schedule ahead of them. I mean, you look at Arkansas. Let's don't give too much credit to the Arkansas win. They've got South Florida. They've got, I think, Navy, which always gives them trouble. North Texas is playing good ball. They got a tough road to hoe. They're on a good start, but the rest of them, I mean, I don't know. I was kind of surprised Penn State fell all the way out, but
Texas too.
So hey,
Texas. That was another surprise of the week. I'm not surprised Florida played them a good game, but I'm surprised they pulled it out.
Memphis does not play North Texas.
Okay.
No, and they've got all those other teams at home.
They got South Florida at home. They got Tulane at home, and they got Navy.
They'll play North Texas, maybe in the championship.
Unless in the championship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think North Texas is going to make it, but anyway, all right. So here we go. 15 is Michigan. They are at 4-1. They moved up 5 spots. A lot of movement this week, guys. My Mizzou Tigers move up to 14. They're 5-0. They moved up 5 spots.
Enjoy that.
Georgia Tech at 13. They are 5-0. They moved up 4 spots. The Tennessee Vols at 12. They're 4-1. Doug's and Johnny's LSU Tigers come in at 4-1. Number 11 in the nation. They moved up 2 spots. Georgia is number 10. They are 4-1. They moved up 2 spots. And I think everybody's Cinderella team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, are number 9 at 5-0, guys. They moved up 2 spots. Alabama Crimson Tide at 4-1, number 8. Indiana, another back-to-back great year here going for the Hoosiers as they are number 7 at 5-0. They actually moved up a spot. And Oklahoma pulls the Penn State as they move down 1 on the bye week. They are number 5, and they're 5-0. They got a big game that we'll talk about a little bit later. Kenny, any thoughts on 15 through 6 before we get to our top 5?
Well, we're going to find out that Indiana's overrated after this weekend. I know we're going to talk about the game, but I won't give too much away. But I don't think Google it, Kirk Cignetti. I don't think it's going to work for you. I still think Michigan's a little too high. I mean, they've played absolutely nobody. Went to Norman, got beat by OU. I don't think
they'll be falling this week.
Yeah, if as long as Lincoln Riley doesn't Lincoln Riley a game, then they'll fall. The rest of it I'm fine with. I don't want to get kicked off the show, so I'm not going to say some things. So we'll just leave it at that.
Damn, you turn your back on the Mizzou Tigers.
I didn't say a word. I just said I didn't want to get kicked off the show. I didn't say what I wasn't going to talk about.
He don't have
Eddie.
no backup tonight.
Man, the only two things I got, Texas
He'll be
Tech is
sitting out on the
showing. They
island.
showed it in women's softball and now in football. Having that big, deep NIL pocket pays off. And I know
That old
Oklahoma
old
only
money.
played Kent State, but fuck, they won 44-0 and they drop. I don't think that's right.
And they get a certain quarterback back this weekend.
No,
Yep.
Possible.
coming back.
He'll play. It's Texas.
It's a
Mine's-
question. It's a questionable.
My inside scoop that lives right down the road from the campus says no, so we'll see. But that could be, just them not wanting to say anything.
Yeah.
Johnny, what you got, buddy?
Man, like I say every week, man, it's gonna change again. But I want to see what LSU is gonna do this week. I heard somebody else gonna be calling the plays this week, but we're gonna see what happens.
Is Ed Ordron coming back to call plays?
Yeah, he's gonna probably come back, but he probably
Hope
gonna go
not.
to like a smaller school and maybe work himself into a bigger school, probably.
He
He
might
just
get that
was-
Arkansas job.
He's gonna go somewhere, probably. He needs that money.
There you
He
go.
was just
Doug
at the
Edwards.
school I went to, Patrick Quinn. They named the football field after him, and Coach O was there too. The school I went to.
Well, out of those, Indiana's got a tough test this week. Missouri's got their first tough test. Of course, it's still at home. They're still playing home games, streak of, 7, 8 or whatever it is in a row of home games.
It's a great
LSU,
scheduler, ain't it?
we
Needs to
LSU,
give that man a pay raise.
hey, we do what we're damn good on the bye week. We moved up to. Look at us. Look out. And I don't know the rest of them. I ain't got much on them, but
All
we'll
right,
shake
now we
out.
moving to our top 5 and see. Texas A&M moves up one spot to make the top 5. They're 5-0. Number 5, the Ole Miss Rebels stay pat at number 4 as they are 5-0. Oregon Ducks move down a spot after a bye week as they are 5-0 at number 3. The Miami Hurricanes moved up as they swapped spots with the Ducks there as they are number 2 in the nation at 5-0. And still number 1 in the nation, the defending national champs, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Kenny D?
4 and 5. They're right now probably playing the best ball in the SEC. Oregon will get a decent test this week with Indiana, but like I said, we'll talk about that, so I won't dwell on that. After watching the Canes, and I've watched them 3 times this year now, probably the most balanced team in the country, offensively, defensively, special teams. They, Cristobal hadn't found a way to screw it up yet, so I think right now they should be the number 1 team in the country. But Ohio State, I believe, does not play anybody the rest of the season because you can't say Penn State because
What about
Can't say
Michigan?
Michigan. Nah, Michigan, come on.
Michigan ain't come on. They're just
Little
don't.
rookie quarterback.
They've taken my money the last 2 years betting on Ohio State.
They won't this year.
Eddie, are you top 5 there? What do you think, buddy?
Man, I get the case for Miami at number 1, but I'll always say knock the champion off and take the place. I do think when the playoff rankings come out, the committee will have them number 1.
What does Ric Flair say? To beat a man, you got to beat the
Beat
man,
them.
baby. Woo! It's hard holding these alligators down, baby. Hard holding them Buckeyes down. Johnny Grissom, what you got, my man? Tell us a little
Man,
bit.
like I say,
Gonna
not
change
much.
next week, ain't it, baby?
Yeah, it's gonna change again, man. Somebody's gonna lose in the top 5. But Mark and Doug, help me out on this. I think the top 12. Top 10. How many SEC teams are in there?
You stole my thunder. How many?
I knew it.
What conference has half the top 10? 5 of the top.
That's why I'm tired of hearing about this Big Ten.
I was
Yeah.
just looking
You
at the
start-
top 3. My bad.
I was coming at that, Johnny. Hey, y'all, Mark, Johnny, help me out here. What conference has over half of the top 15? 8 of them. What
Well, you
conference
got-
is that?
Man,
Who's
I
got
believe
more
that's
than
be
the top
the
10?
SEC.
That'd be the SEC.
Oh.
That's right. SEC, baby.
I only
But we
looked at
don't-
the
hey.
top 3.
I look
But we
at
don't. Hey,
your conference is deep. Your conference is deep, not 2 teams. Oh, we got 2 teams that are good. Rest of them suck.
That's right.
we can't get no respect for the SEC.
After this weekend, you'll only have 2 teams that are good, and the rest of your league will be mediocre. I promise you.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, wow. All right. Hey, before we get in our picks, let's go to Mr. Scorekeeper there.
Hang on.
Eddie.
Hang on.
Hang on.
I didn't comment on top 5, but I want to go back to Texas Tech. There's one team in the nation that has not trailed all season, and it's Texas Tech. It was Texas Tech and Miami, but Miami fell behind 3-0 before they wiped the field with Florida State. But yeah,
28-22 ain't wiping the field there, buddy. Calm down. Calm down.
It
Just 'cause you got Twitter ain't changing the word. Calm down.
it was wiping the field. Crystal Ball almost allowed the cover. He almost allowed the cover because of his stupid calling. But anyway, that's the only time they've trailed is 3-0 there to Florida State. But Texas Tech has not trailed all season. So look out for Texas Tech. And Ohio State, they're only there because they won it last year in their name. Miami has a lot better resume than them. And I hate Miami.
Me too, and I had to say it.
It's true.
I mean, that's why I said it. It's facts. I mean, I think they're the best team across the board. They're the best team in the country.
So far.
The U is back. The U is back, baby.
I'm not going that far, but Carson Beck looks like Georgia Carson Beck right now. He's playing some really good football.
Yeah, he looks
It's
good.
like Heisman Trophy winner, don't he?
I'm not
So
gonna-
far.
All right. Now let's go over the old score sheet.
Who had the cry, baby?
Scorekeeper. Eddie, Roll Tide Derek. What you got on scores this past week,
Yeah.
Eddie?
Our low man is our fearless leader once again, Mark Manley, with
Woo!
5 big points.
Wow.
Cry, baby. Cry, baby.
Damn.
5 points, all I got.
And then
Wow, I
next
need
we
to
have a
play this the
3-way
whole show.
tie. Myself, Johnny, and Josh at 9. And then be ready for the shit talking top man, Doug Edwards at 14, and Kenny right behind at 13.
Damn, Doug Edwards finally won a week.
Hey, wait. Let's hear them over. I think I just chalked up another victim.
Motherfucker.
All right, our yearly total. It is getting really tight between us all, but we still got Mark in the lead with 77. Johnny closed in at 74. I'm behind him with 73. We got Doug at 71, Kenny at 70, and Josh at 69.
What? Chalk up another one. Mr. Consistent, baby. Chalk up another one. How many am I behind the leader? I'll have the lead in 2 weeks.
Oh, here we go.
shit.
Somebody,
Hey, this is what Doug's new grandbaby after he's seen his grandpa Doug. This is what he looked like. He's like, let me go back in there.
shit.
Oh, mercy. Yeah. It's getting tight. 76 the leader, and how much is the last place?
77
Josh?
at Mark, 69 Josh.
77 to 69, the first to last, only 8 points.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna have to go back letting Tina pick my games for me, man. Last couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, now speaking of picks, we'll go ahead and get into them. Game that I believe is October the 10th. That's Friday night game. Number 24, the South Florida Bulls at 4-1, taking on North Texas. North Texas 5-0, guys. Matchup predictor shows North Texas at home 53.4%. So 46.6 for the Bulls. JB, who's not here tonight, I believe that's his kinfolk at quarterback, B. Brown. He is 92 of 150, 10 touchdowns and 4 picks for the Bulls. He has over 1,194 yards, guys. Messmaker for North Texas, he's throwing for 1,247 yards. So it looks like it's going to be 2 passing teams matching up, guys, and a lot of offense. With that being said, the spread is -1.5 for North Texas. Over and under is 66.5. Both of these teams can put up some points. Give me South Florida -1.5, and I'm taking the over, Coach Eddie.
Mark, I'm going to give you JB's pick first. He's taking South Florida in the under. After those astonishing numbers and how well he did last week, this bothers me, but I'm going to agree with Mark, and I'm going to take South Florida in the over.
Man, selfishly, I'm going South Florida. If they win this week and next week, Memphis wins next week, game day may be back in Memphis, is what they're saying.
Hey, Doug, friend, ain't we?
Oh, yeah, we got to go again.
Hey, game day on
if
Beale
they
Street.
win the next 2 and Memphis wins next week, they're saying more than likely game day's back.
Kind of a slow
So
week
I'm
that
taking
week. Huh?
South Florida, and I'm going the under.
I'm going to go North Texas on this one. Well, I'm going to go the under 2.
Johnny, that's why I ain't been able to catch you. That's why I haven't been able to catch you, and I thought I would by now. I've caught a couple of them. I done put them in the rear view, and I'm coming after a couple more there. But that's a good pick. Everybody's overlooking North Texas. North Texas is at home. North Texas is going to win this game. North Texas will cover. The score will stay under. South Florida has a good defense, but North Texas will pull it out. North Texas in the under.
Doug, do you even know where North Texas is?
We'll wait.
No, actually, I don't. I can't remember right now. I have heard it.
Denton.
Is it around Dallas?
Yep, it's
That's
Denton,
it.
Texas.
It is a nice campus, man. I've been by there, man, on our way from Dallas to Kansas City, man, when we went out to the Cotton Bowl to see Mizzou, and then next day we went to Kansas City to see the Chiefs. So, but they got a nice campus and nice stadium too, right there by the interstate, man. So they got a great program going as well, man. Off to a great start there. That should be a good game, man. That's a Friday night game, so.
They've had some decent basketball here lately too.
Yeah, they used to be in the same conference as Arkansas State when I was going to school at Arkansas State. So I've seen a lot of them.
They beat Penny, I think, last year 4-1. I know they beat them.
Yes. Yeah. All right, next game on our schedule is Kenny's Florida State Seminoles taking on those Pittsburgh Panthers. Florida State is 3-2. It's still ranked number 25. Pittsburgh's 3-2. Over and under is 58.5. Florida State favored by 9.5. Matchup predictor shows Florida State at 77.1. Pitt at 22.9. I'm going to go ahead and take Florida State, but I'm taking the under, guys. Give me the under.
JB has Pitt in the under.
Yeah, he thinks Florida State ain't going to cover.
No, he's just a bitter Penn State fan. That's all.
I think Pitt's a little cleaned up too, I think. But they didn't miss a beat last week.
Yeah,
He damn sure bitter. That's for sure.
I mean, he had to watch Newhousel's kid get carried off the field. I mean, that's brutal. Man, I think the Gus bus is going to unleash some shit this coming up weekend. Pitt's got a freshman quarterback starting. Our defense will get after him. Terry White will unleash those. We're going to blitz. I think we're absolutely going to pound Pitt into the ground, so I'm taking Florida State in the over.
Yeah, 2-game losing streak, pressure's on. I'm going Florida State in the over also.
I'm gonna go Pitt. I know Florida State might win, probably gonna win, but I'm gonna go over on that one too.
I'll take the over.
Well, I tell you, Florida State's due, but Pitt. This is at Pitt, right?
No.
Oh,
No.
it's at Tallahassee.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Changes my whole pick. I'm going Florida State. I thought it was at Pitt. Pitt in their backyard. They're going to be tough. They play physical anyway, but yeah, go ahead and give me. I think Florida State will win this by about 10. It's going to be really close there, but give me Florida State. But I'm going to take the under.
Hey,
Doug,
Doug,
we're Missouri 2.0. But we have played one road game.
Right. At
hey,
Virginia.
Doug,
Yeah.
The team listed last is the home team.
Well, that you said Florida State first, so I don't have the list in front of me,
Oh,
but
I got
way
Okay.
you announced it. Okay.
I got you. All right, next on our schedule is USC taking on Michigan. USC is the home team here. Michigan is 4-1, ranked number 15 in the nation. USC 4-1 also. Matchup predictor shows USC at 68.5, Michigan at 31.5. Michigan has a freshman quarterback in Bryce Underwood. He has thrown for over 1,000 yards. He's 77 for 130, 3 touchdowns and 1 INT. But on the other side, Malavia can sling it for USC as well, as he has thrown for over 1,500 yards. He is 98 of 139, 11 touchdowns, and only 1 INT. Over and under is 57.5. USC favored at home by -1.5. I think the freshman quarterback going on the road at USC is going to have a hard time. Give me the Trojans and the over.
Josh took USC in the under. Sharon Moore has proven why he is probably the second or third stupidest coach in college football, giving USC bulletin board material with the quote, "It's only sold out because we're in town."
And, this is his first game back as the head coach, right?
Second. He was back last week.
Oh, he was back last week?
Yeah. But it's not going to make any difference. USC in the over.
I've went against USC every time we've picked them, but not this week. I'm going USC and the over. I saw that quote too, and I was like, that ought to get them fired up.
Yeah, this being out in Southern Cal.
Hey, let Johnny go.
Oh, my bad.
It's all good.
Go ahead, Johnny.
See, skipping over you, Johnny. Get him.
I know. Hey, I'm gonna go with my Michigan. They look pretty good, man. It's a close 1.5. I mean, that tells me it's gonna be a close game. And I'm gonna go over.
Yeah, here's where I catch a little on Johnny here, because he's going, I don't know why he likes Michigan as much. Picks them to win national titles and everything.
He loves Michigan, don't he?
He loves them, man. He's a closet Wolverine, I swear.
I did have
He's a hunter, so
before.
he's like a Wolverine.
I did have their hat before when I was younger.
That's what it is, and he still loves them from the younger years. But
Now,
now, Underwood got a little taste, so this ain't his first road game. He got a little taste out in Oklahoma, but flying across the country like that, they're going to be out. Southern Cal's going to win this game, but I'm going to say it stays under. I don't think Michigan can score, and they run the ball a lot. They're a possession controlled offense, and I think they're going to run a lot of clock. I think it stays under.
All right, so there's Dougie's pick there. And now, speaking of Doug, we're going to talk about his LSU Tigers as they play host to the South Carolina Gamecocks. South Carolina comes in at 3-2, LSU 4-1, ranked number 11 in the nation. This is a night game in Baton Rouge. We all know how that is. It's tough to win at Baton Rouge, especially at nighttime. Matchup predictor shows LSU at 73%. That leads South Carolina at 27%. Sellers, who some people on this podcast here thought might be a Heisman winner. He's really struggled this year. He only has 4 touchdown passes and 1 INT. He's 58 of 87. He only has 886 yards. Where Nussmeier, who has also kind of struggled, who was a front runner for the Heisman in preseason, he does, however, have 1,159 yards, 7 touchdowns, and 3 INTs. Guys, I believe it's going to be a low-scoring game. Now, one thing is LSU has a defense that's only giving up 12.2 points a game. With that being said, give me LSU and give me the under. Go Tigers.
What was the spread and everything?
Oh, yeah, I forgot the
9.5.
9.5 and 44.5.
Yeah, 44.5 is the over. Minus 9.5 for the LSU Tigers. My bad, Dougie.
JB has LSU in the over. This game should really be Fox's big noon kickoff because it's just going to be one of the most boring games to watch ever offensively. I really think first team to double digits probably should just win. They should just quit. But I'm going to take LSU in the under.
Man, I think with Lenore Sellers having a week off, he's going to be a little healthier, try to run all over them. I don't think the Gamecocks win, but I think they keep it within a touchdown. I'm going to ride the Cocks and take the over.
Oh, what was that, Eddie? What'd you just say?
I'm riding those Cocks.
Oh, my goodness gracious. We heard it all right here on I'll Take the Over podcast. Eddie Derrick is going to ride the Cocks.
Man, I don't know what's going to happen this weekend. Hopefully somebody else is calling those plays on the offense. I don't know who's going to start. I haven't really heard. But I'm going to take those Cocks too because they're going to cock LSU across the face, and I'm going to take the over.
Johnny, you saying they're going to dick slap them?
Oh, yeah, dick slap. They're going to drag it all over that.
They slap them.
Hey, they're talking about Van Buren, my quarterback.
But I don't think LSU's going to
kicking Nussmeier to the side there, talking about Van Buren.
I don't know, man. I've been hearing he's getting better. I just don't know. That LSU coach we got, I don't know. He's all over the place. Oh, scoring 10 points a game is awesome.
Well, he dials it back. Don't he, Eddie? He dials it back.
That's what he said. He wants his defense on the field.
Yeah, he wants his defense. Yeah. So he dials back.
That is so stupid.
All right, Dougie.
I'm sorry,
Nico.
Doug.
I'm sorry. Tell us what you got, Nico.
Nico's got I guess South Carolina had a week off too, is what Eddie said, but somebody else had a week off as well, bye week. LSU's coming off a bye week. So a few people got healthier. Nuss will be quarterbacking. You can put the Van Buren. You want to see him watch sidelines. It'll be Nuss again. The defense, speaking of our defense, the defense will score at least one time in this game. South Carolina, they're prone to make mistakes. They'll make a mistake here to cost them at least good field position for a field goal, but probably going to cost them 7. So I say our defense scores here at least once. And so we'll cover this 9.5, and the score will go over.
Got a score for us.
Yeah,
we're not concerned with the running quarterback. That was so last year that bothered us. Our defense don't care about the running quarter. Oh, he's a running quarterback. We don't care.
We'll slam
his ass to the ground, make him fumble before he goes.
We're waiting on a score.
defense.
What would be the final score?
Final score, I would say probably 31-20.
God, mighty.
31-17, I'm going to say. I'm going to call it.
30. So did you say 31?
I hope somebody else is
31-17,
calling the,
LSU
play.
wins.
What is their record? They're 4-1, so they've played 5.
You haven't put 31 up against anybody but that SCLA team.
Once. I was fixed to say that, Mark.
We won't have to, and if you listen to me again, we won't have to put that many up on offense. Our offense will put up about 24. Our defense is going to score at least once.
At least. So you're saying maybe more.
Maybe more than once, but our defense will score at least once, and I think it'll be a touchdown that they score. There won't be a safety, so yeah, I'm gonna say our defense scores a touchdown in this game.
So the defense is going to be on the field more than the offense this week.
I don't know about that. That don't matter if they're on there for 2 minutes, as long as they score a touchdown.
All right, we're gonna move right along, man. Since Josh is not here, not going over our sponsorship. Doug, you got anything? Any cars for sale this week?
Well, we still got the Ford F-150 2009. You know, it's the same deal, $5,500. But if you mention this show, you can get it for $5,000 cash. 200,000 miles. A good work truck, straight truck, not dented up. That's K&D's Auto Sales at 573-922-0002.
Right on, man. There you go. Save you $500 if you'll mention I'll Take the Over podcast on the Boot Hill Sports Network. There you go. All right, moving on. We'll talk about BYU and Arizona. Big 12 matchup. BYU is number 18 in the nation at 5-0. They're going to travel to the desert to take on the Wildcats, who are 4-1. This is a Saturday night special. 7 o'clock kickoff on ESPN2. Matchup predictor shows BYU favored at 69.7. That leaves 30.3 for the Arizona Wildcats. Spread shows BYU minus 2.5. Over and under is 47.5. BYU has a great passing quarterback and running quarterback who wears number 47, guys. Bachmeier is a good quarterback. He has 7 touchdowns on the year, only 1 INT. He has 1,048 yards. But on the other side, Arizona has Nifty 50, who has 1,341 yards, 13 touchdowns, but he has 3 picks. But I'm going BYU and the over. As Josh says, give me the Cougars, baby.
Well, JB told me to read it just as he typed it, so I'm fixing to. BYU, you know I love me some Cougars.
That's
Cougars,
right.
baby, and the over. By the way, Mark, do you know who's calling the Middle Tennessee State, Missouri State football game right now?
Chase Daniel.
Chase Daniels is.
Yeah.
What's the score on that game?
16-13 Missouri State.
16-13.
Where are they playing at? Murfreesboro?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go, Missouri State,
Not according to FanDuel.
Southwest Missouri.
I'm gonna take BYU in the over. I don't care where they play this game. I watched BYU play last week. Very impressive football team. They got a really good football team, well coached, well disciplined. That quarterback, that kid is pretty good, Mark. I'll take BYU in the over.
Yeah, I'm taking the same thing, and my main reason for the over, both quarterbacks like to sling it and move fast.
I got the same pick, BYU and over.
Dad, come,
Lock
we
it
going.
up here, Doug.
We got it. Already got it wrote down. It's a
Community
BYU
lock.
and the over for me. Community lock on both
There
the
it is.
team and the over under. That's rare.
So that's an either 3 or a 0 for all of us.
Won't nobody pick up any points there, will they?
By the way, Missouri State just ran one for 90 yards and then ran over the official.
Oh, gotta love that, huh?
Not if
Official
you
should get his
not if,
ass out of the way.
not if you
Right?
took not if you took Middle Tennessee, you ain't gotta love it.
He probably deserved it.
All right, next one, staying in the Big 12 as we talk about Arizona State, ranked number 21 in the nation. They are 4-1 as they'll travel to take on the Utah Utes, who are 4-1. Matchup predictor shows the Utes at 69.6. The Sun Devils at 30.4. Matchup of two great quarterbacks here, guys. Dampier and Levitt for Arizona State. He has 1,039. Dampier just as close to 1,027 for him. Levitt has 8 touchdowns, 3 INTs. Dampier has 11 touchdowns and 3 INTs. Dampier getting a little Heisman talk, guys, last few weeks, stepping up his game. But I'm going to take Utah in the over. Over and under is 48.5, Doug. Utah is favored by 4.5. So give me the Utes at home to beat those Sun Devils.
What was that over under again? Sorry.
48.5.
48.
JB has Utah in the over. I understand it's Texas Tech, and they're going to make a lot of teams look bad, but Utah looked about as anemic could look. Not impressive at all. I think Sam Levitt's just as good a quarterback as they got at Tech. He's got his receivers. I'm going to take Arizona State the points in the over.
Man, I thought I'd make up points on this one, but I've got Arizona State in the over written down also. I've just not been overly impressed with Utah. Don't trust them.
There's nothing wrong with getting 3 free points, Eddie. That's good.
You're right.
You're already ahead of him, so hey.
I'm going with Utah on the over.
Well, this is one of 3 games where ranked teams are the underdog this week. And I think Vegas knows something here. And I've got it wrote down. I've got Utah to cover and to win, but I've got the under. I think the game's going to stay under the 48.5. So, yeah, I got Utah and the under.
Interesting. All right, guys, and then a big rivalry game is next on our list as number 6, Oklahoma, 5-0. Take on the old Texas Longhorns, who have been struggling all year long at 3-2. The Red River Rivalry, as it's called.
Shootout.
Matchup predictor. Somehow, the matchup predictor shows Texas at 60.9, OU at 39.1. Over and under is at 42.5. Texas favored by 2.5. Mateer, who knows if he's going to play or not, but I don't think they need Mateer to win this game. Is Arch Manning, who I believe is not really a Manning. He might be the next door neighbor's kid growing up. That might be his daddy, the next door neighbor.
That's the mailman.
Yeah, he's been struggling all year long. Give me Oklahoma, and I'm going to take the under. I don't believe either team's going to score high with a backup quarterback for Oklahoma. And Texas has just been having all kinds of problems getting that offense going behind Arch. I'm not a real Manning.
I really believe Josh was highly inebriated when he sent this because he's got Texas in the over.
Can you scoot up to your mic?
It's a train, but he's got Texas in the over.
he was still crying over Penn State.
Yeah. I mean, he's still got the Penn State blues, evidently. Mark, I'm with you. I don't think they need Mateer. Texas can't stop running water. And that kid that's the backup quarterback is no different than Lagway, and Lagway ran on them pretty good. So I'm gonna take OU, but I'm gonna take the over. I think
Lagway will come out of his shell, didn't he?
A little bit, but I mean, obviously, everybody who plays Texas can come out of their shell. So, but I'm gonna take OU in the over. I think OU's gonna put some points on the board. I think this is a statement game for them. Even though Texas is down and unranked, it's still a rivalry game. So, OU wants to make a point.
Got a special guest picker that's going to be here in a little bit picking that Mizzou game for me.
Your wife.
Shit.
He's got backup now.
He's got to bring in his wife. He can't pick it on his own.
This is a game I thought I'd pick up some points on everybody. I'm gonna go with Texas getting their shit right, and I'm going over.
You think Texas is going to get their shit right?
I think it's a rivalry game. It doesn't matter how bad one or the other is. Pressure's on Sark and Manning now. I think he's going to show up this week. I don't have a good track history of saying that.
All right. Speaking of rivalry games, we got a rivalry game in the Boot Hill this week as Crowsville and Haytie play each other. So be interesting. Haytie's had a lot of injuries. Hopefully they get everybody back to make it a game. So go ahead, Johnny.
Man, Archie's gonna find out something right before the game. He's adopted. That's
they're gonna tell him who his real daddy is right before the game. That's a disaster.
He's adopted. I'm gonna take OU and I'm gonna take the over.
He's gonna realize his last name's what's the guy that oh man. He's the quarterback for Miami. Gino Toretta. That's
Gino Toretta.
Arch Toretta.
Steve Walsh.
Well,
Ernie. Arch Kozar.
I think it's kind of like going on what Eddie said. There's a lot of pressure on the coach and Arch there. And I think they're going to open the playbook up. They're just going to spread it out, open it up. It's no holds barred, nothing to lose. I don't care if Mateer plays or if he doesn't play. I would like to know, but I don't think it's going to matter. I think Texas is going to find a way to win this game.
Where you going?
And I've got the over. So give me Texas and the over.
Texas and
I
the
just
over.
thought I'd be on an island.
No, can't do it. Choklahoma, that's why they're called Choklahoma. They have a way of choking. And I still call this the shootout. I know it's not politically correct, but it's the Red River shootout.
That's
what
right.
I still call it.
They had to change it, didn't they?
Yeah, they changed it for political correctness, but I'm still saying it's the Red River shootout, and that's why I'm taking the over. I'll take the over.
There you go. All right, next one is a Big Ten matchup against two ranked opponents.
News
Number one team in the nation, the Ohio State Buckeyes at 5-0, taking on the Fighting Illini, Illinois, who is number 17 in the nation. They are 5-1, guys. This game is in Champaign. The question is, will the champagne be flowing after this one in Champaign, or will it be flowing in Columbus, Ohio? Ohio State favored on the matchup predictor at 82.3, guys. That leaves Illinois with 17.7, saying the quarterback for the Buckeyes has over 1,300 yards. Luke Altmaier with 1,573 yards, 12 touchdowns on the year. The Buckeyes are favored by 16.5. Over and under is 48.5. Give me Ohio State and the over. Illinois cannot do nothing with Indiana. They're definitely not going to do nothing with that Ohio State defense.
JB has Ohio State the over as well.
Good pick, JB. Now
Well,
you're going to rewatch this tomorrow. So
yeah. Well, we're gonna make it 3 in a row. I'm taking Ohio State in the over as well.
Well, I know Ohio State hadn't played anybody, but 7-0, 9-6-3. That's the points they've given up. I mean, they've got a defense. And like you said, after what Illinois did against Indiana, I'm going to take Ohio State in the over.
yeah.
I'm gonna make it fast. I got the same pick: Ohio State and the over.
Community locks.
There will not be a community lock on this
No,
one.
I knew
We
it.
just We just talked about a team called Texas. Ohio State's big man. We beat Texas, man. Start the year, yeah. We beat Texas. That's our good win. That ain't your good win no more, buddy. Texas was exposed. You barely beat them at home. You didn't put up many points on Texas. I don't remember the score, but it was a low-scoring game.
14-7.
14-7. It's terrible. Oh, it was the first game of the year, Doug. They're working things out. Ohio State ain't all that. They ain't beat nobody, ain't played nobody. They're going to Champaign. That's too many points. I'll fall short of calling it Vegas. You got the wrong team favored. I won't say that. Wouldn't surprise me. But it's not going to be 16.5 points. Altmaier is on a roll. He's feeling confident. He's throwing the ball well. He's seeing the field well. Ohio State has one of the best defenses in the nation. There's no doubt about that. One of the most talented, toughest ones in the nation. This game's going to be closer than 16.5 points. Give me Illinois and give me the under.
Dang, he went all backwards on that one, guy. Hey, that's a risk pick, ain't it, Dougie?
That's what I think it's going to be. You call it a risk, but that's what I think's going to happen.
All right, next one. We're going to stay in the old same conference as the number 7 team in the nation, Indiana. The Hoosiers at 5-0, taking on the number 3 team, the Oregon Ducks, who are also 5-0. Matchup predictor has Oregon at home, favored by 69.5%. The Hoosiers at 30.5%. Two great quarterbacks, guys. They've been both mentioned in the Heisman as Mendoza with 1,208 yards and Dante Moore, 1,210 yards. He has 14 touchdowns and only 1 pick, where Mendoza has 16 touchdowns and only 1 INT. There's going to be a lot of offense in this game as the over and under is at 54.5. Oregon favored by 7.5. Give me Oregon and the over.
JB took Indiana in the over. He has definitely got them Penn State whiny goggles on his. He's just go ahead and get the crybaby face for next week. As I'm gonna steal Doug Edwards' line, Oregon is going to mop the field with Indiana this weekend. They're going to let Kirk Cignetti know exactly what it's like to get your face kicked in a regular season game, and you're finally going to play somebody. It's not going to be pretty.
They're going to do what they're going to do to Illinois. Indiana. What Indiana did to Illinois.
Yeah. Oregon might put up 40 by. I think Oregon puts up 40 by themselves. To be honest with you, so give me Oregon in the over.
Good pick, Kenny. Good pick.
Man, I still think Indiana's going to score. I don't think that Oregon D is just going to shut them down. So I'm riding the over. But it's also at Oregon, so I think they cover. But, man, Indiana, they're going to try to score in 3 seconds every time they get the damn ball, and they're going to hit some big plays.
They're going to hit some big turnovers, too.
Yeah.
Man, I went back and forth on this one, but I ended up taking Indiana and the over.
You should have went back one more time.
One more time.
Just thought about it one more again, Johnny.
One more time.
One more time, Johnny G.
One more time.
Yeah, this game's high profile. It's out in Oregon. I don't think Indiana, they made the playoffs last year, so they played some big games and this and that. But I just don't think they're ready for this and for what Oregon's going to be able to do. They're playing with a lot of confidence. I just see Oregon winning this thing by probably 14 to 17 points. I think Indiana can score and hang with them a little bit for a while, but yeah, give me Oregon, give me the over.
Good pick, Doug. Good pick.
Gotta do it, man.
All right, and then the big game that I'll be at, headed that way come Friday, our last game of the night. The number 8 team in the nation, the Alabama Crimson Tide, one of the hottest teams in the nation right now, as they are 4-1 on a 4-game winning streak, take on my Mizzou Tigers, who are 5-0, ranked number 14 in the nation. Matchup predictor shows Alabama favored 63.4, Mizzou at 36.6. Over and unders set at 54.5. Alabama favored by -5.5, guys. Of course, we play opening lines here. If you've been watching that line, it's really moved a lot. Two great quarterbacks in this game. As Simpson, who is probably the leader, as they say, as far as Heisman Trophy winners. I don't believe he is, as the other Heisman Trophy favorite is the running back from Mizzou. We'll talk about that in a second, though. As Simpson has 1,478 yards. He has 13 touchdowns, only one INT, guys. Some great stats there. He has really turned it around and got Crimson Tide headed in the right direction. Bo Pribula, the best quarterback Penn State ever got rid of, and Mizzou got him. He has 1,203 yards on the year, 9 touchdowns and 3 picks. And the running back, Jam Miller, just came back for Alabama. That's going to change a little bit of that game, but Missouri has one of the top rushing defenses in the nation. Ahmad Hardy on the other side, guys. I believe, in my opinion, he is the best player in the SEC, if not the nation. He should be a leading candidate for the Heisman Trophy. He has 730 yards through 5 games, guys. 103 carries and 9 touchdowns. Mizzou has never beat Alabama in the SEC. And it's been a blowout every time. You got to go back to 1975, a long time ago, to see Mizzou beat Alabama. Best team Mizzou's had, and the best chance Mizzou's ever had. Comes at 11 a.m. in Columbia for Rope Field. The place will be going crazy. Give me Mizzou and the under 26-24.
Is it homecoming?
Oh, Tigers.
Is this homecoming?
No,
It's not? Okay.
we already had homecoming.
Okay, last week.
We played
Well,
UMass. We had a bye last week.
Dougie,
Okay.
they've had homecoming the first 6 weeks they haven't left.
Yeah, every week's homecoming. Doug.
We already know who JB picked, the best team in the SEC.
I'm gonna read it just to be unfair because he'll go back and watch the show. Mizzou outright, best team in the SEC.
Already knew it.
Yeah.
What did he
No,
say
just
again? Read that again.
Over
Kenny.
under. That's all I needed to
You
know.
moved away from the mic, man.
Mizzou outright, best team in the SEC, and the under.
Woo. Got a baby, JB.
Well, guys,
My
I
dog.
will go ahead and take the first one for the team. Alabama on the over.
You're gonna stay in because Eddie's already got kicked out.
Oh,
He might
He
go
got kicked
again.
out.
Bama's playing good ball. Roll Tide and give me the under.
Look, my damn nephew even says Bama by 11.
I think he
I'm
means.
gonna look, I'm gonna kick his comment out of here.
I think he means his dad's 11 inches tall. I don't think he meant that.
That's his favorite number, 11. His birthday's on the 11th. That's what it is.
11 inches. Before I get kicked off, I did a little research for Mark and Dougie. Dougie always say LSU's the real Tiger and Mizzou's not the Tiger. Well, I did my research. Google. Mizzou started back in the 1838 or 30-something.
Civil War, baby.
Started, huh?
Civil War.
Wasn't 1830s.
LSU
but-
started 1850 something. I can't remember. So Dougie, Mizzou been a Tiger way before LSU. Just want to say that.
Who's got the most championships and wins?
I know.
Hey, let
I'm
the
just
man
saying
talk, Doug. Let the man
who
talk.
was there first. but who's been Tiger longest? But
How old you are?
it's going to be those elephants going to drag those nuts across that Mizzou Tiger's face. Give
Damn.
me roll tide and give me the over. I'm kicking off.
How you go?
You can't say that word, Johnny. You can't say these nuts on here.
Can't say
You
decent.
know, I think he's a little bit off on that. They weren't playing football in the 1830s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
He did his research. You heard the man.
you better research that again. They were not playing
Hey.
football in the 1830s.
Hang on.
Oh, whatever.
Johnny,
okay.
look for it. Johnny, we'll get our correction text in the morning. You know, we all get those
Yeah, we
correction texts. Every Thursday, we get a correction text.
I can promise you they didn't play football in the 1830s.
Wow.
Well,
Okay.
yeah.
But with that being said, because it wasn't invented yet, but anyway, with that being said, they were worried about eating, living, and, exploring new territory. But anyway, I went back and forth because Missouri's really good. I don't think they're the best team in the SEC, of course, but they're one of them. They're way up there. That kid can run the ball. In Alabama, if you look at what they gave up rushing the ball to teams, that's where they struggle. They struggle in the area of stopping the run. And that's where I think if Missouri's smart and they mix it up good and stick with this kid in the run, I think they're going to gain a lot and have a lot of time of possession right there. But man, Alabama's, like I said, they're like Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees. You shoot them, you kill them, you watch them fall, they get back up. They're still coming at you. They never have to run. They just walk, but they still seem to catch you at a walking pace. I don't get it. 5.5 points at Mizzou. I'm going to think Mizzou's fired up, man. I think they're going to I was going to take it. I think Missouri's going to keep it close. I don't know that I'm not going to call it a win outright like Josh did, but I'm going to go with Mizzou, and I'm going to go with the under.
Right on, man. You got a score?
Man, I think it's going to be like I said, I just don't know if Missouri can pull it all the way out. Because Alabama, you just can't kill them. But I'm thinking
That's true.
I'm thinking of a 27-24, something like down to the last minute, deal. But
Doug, yeah,
we'll see.
I hope it don't come down to a kick because we
had
lost our kicker in the last.
27-23.
No, y'all would go for it. When was football invented?
I don't know, but I had 27-23 wrote down, Doug.
Oh, I thought, okay.
I got 26-24 Mizzou. So we're all in the same neighborhood. We agree with that. So
I think it's going to be a good game.
should be there's a lot of good games, and we just talked about some of them, man, and some exciting ones, man. There's going to be some movement in the top 25. We all know that. Notre Dame don't even have to play, and they'll move up just because, as Kenny says, their logo.
Gold helmet, $40 million TV deal.
They still have do they still have USC, or they don't have them this year?
Yeah, they got USC.
I don't think.
Okay.
Do they?
I think so.
Well, then maybe they'll
If
lose
they
one
do, that's
more.
probably the last game of the year if they do.
Surely they're out after that.
They might not have them anymore
Real quick.
since USC moved to the Big Ten.
They do. They play them October 18th
Right.
Okay,
Coming
all
up.
right.
in South Bend.
Gotcha.
Maybe.
All right, guys. Go ahead, Doug.
Hopefully they'll lose and we can forget about them. Surely after the third loss, they're out. I don't care about the gold helmet or the money.
Don't count on it. They might get in at 3 losses.
Oh my gosh. They'll knock LSU out with 2 losses.
They'll knock a 1-loss team out.
LSU be 10-2 and get put out by Notre Dame.
That's right. Should be an interesting week, man. Any closing thoughts, Kenny D?
Just ready for another good weekend. I've already made a couple of small little wages, catching some good lines early. So we'll see how that plays out.
Hey, I love catching those lines early. Eddie don't like catching those lines early, but neither here nor there. Iowa State wasn't going to stop the run. I don't care what the fuck that spread was.
Yeah.
No.
He liked that Georgia line early this week.
I got
Yeah.
it too.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I laid my parlay on Monday. That's how much I liked it. Eddie, got some closing thoughts, buddy?
Man, on Indiana. No, I don't think they should make the playoffs when they lose to Oregon. The best record they play the rest of the year is Maryland at 4-1. It's more than likely a cakewalk to stay in the top 12, and they'll put them in. Again,
Yeah.
I'm not saying they should be in, but they don't have shit.
They'll be 10-2 with no impressive win.
No, they're looking at 11-1 more than likely with one
Oh,
loss.
that's right.
They're going to play the Big 12 championship game, or Big 10.
Well, if they get in, because it'd probably be Oregon, Ohio
Oh,
State.
you're saying they're not going to get in. They're not
No,
going to be the other team.
They'll be
There's going to be Oregon. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
They'll be-
Yeah,
they're
that's-
gonna
Yeah,
be-
they're going to get in on
Good
a
point.
bid because they're ranked.
they're gonna
Good point. Good
benefit
point.
because Oregon and Ohio State will have
Same as last year, they got in because they didn't make the Big 12. Big
So,
10
all right,
tournament.
but let's think about that scenario, though. Let's say you got Oregon, Ohio State. You don't think the loser of that game makes the playoffs? Are you
Both-
going to
I
say
both
Big
of them
I
10
think
gets
they all
3
three
in?
get in. Yeah,
one.
You think
one
they
did
all
last
3 get
year.
in?
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah,
think
11
Indiana should have been in last year, but they did.
they'll put 11-1 Indiana in. If they're 11-1, they're in.
You can say it's Ohio State. They'll be a 1-2 if Oregon loses. I think they'll be somewhere in that 5, 6, 7 range.
It's playing out exactly like it did last year for the Big 10.
Well, they got 4 in last year, didn't they?
With Penn State, Indiana, Ohio State, and
Yeah.
Oregon.
So,
Yeah.
how many is the SEC going to get in?
4.
3 to 4. 3 to 4.
So how many does the Big 12 get in?
1.
Probably 1. Probably.
Texas Tech.
Or, yeah.
And then the Power 5. Who's the other one? Notre Dame?
Notre
The
Dame.
ACC could possibly get
Miami.
It could
they
be.
could get a.
I think it
They
too.
could possibly get 2 still.
It would have to
Maybe.
be Miami, Georgia Tech undefeated, and Georgia Tech play Miami really well to get the 2.
Yeah.
Now, didn't Georgia Tech lose Haynes King, though? That's probably a couple of losses if he's
I
out.
think he's playing, though. I
He's
think he's hurt, but he's
Is he?
playing. Yeah. Now, I might be wrong, but yeah, he's definitely beat up.
He runs too much.
Hey, still a lot of football left, man. Still a lot of football left.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All I can say is go Tigers.
Go, I'm with you on that one. Go Tigers. The black and gold Tigers. All right, Johnny, you got any closing thoughts?
Man, like y'all said, it's another good weekend of football this week, and y'all just be safe. We live in a crazy world. No. Oh, man.
Doug Edwards, closing thoughts.
Well, I'm about to lose service again. I just pulled back up at the house. So
You should stay
go
put back
Tigers. Go
in the country.
Tigers. Go Tigers. That's it. Go Tigers.
Hey, make sure you go out there and like, share, and subscribe to the Boot Hill Sports Network. Join us every Wednesday night right here for I'll Take the Over podcast. This is Mark Manley saying so long for I'll Take the Over podcast right here on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
That's all, folks.